games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Los Angeles Lakers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Publicly out there with O'Neal. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Dallas, Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's the Magician, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Marshall in at the 3. You look at Dallas. Well, we're tied in this series, Greg, 2-2. They know how pivotal this game is. It's why they fought so hard during the regular season for this home court advantage.
No question, it's paying dividends now because they're in a dogfight. They need every edge they can get.
Good point. The Magician, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
The Magician passes to Davis. Now Marshall fires from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. Started by Davis. And it's Doncic missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The Magician out to Thompson. Pass to the Magician. Lock at 6. Lakers with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis, the pass to the Magician. Davis with a screen on Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
James up top over Marshall. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Mavericks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Both free throws good from the Magician. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron outside. Lets it go with a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
The Magician makes it off the glass. The Magician's got 6 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's LeBron to the middle. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
The Magician passes to Thompson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's the Magician. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to LeBron. Rebound by Marshall. Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the wing right side. Here's the Magician. Back to Davis. Here's the Magician. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with it. The 3. James, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
There's the Magician. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. O'Neal outside. Back to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Doncic. To the right side. Here's the Magician. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic with it. Picked up by Thompson. In a wide open look for James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. James has got 6.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Driving to the basket. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Outside, O'Neal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks leading. Pass to the Magician. Beyond the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by Gafford. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Davis with a screen on Reeves. The Magician passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Doncic outside. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. The Lakers moving the ball around. And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas leading by 4. Here's the Magician. A three-pointer, no good. The Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit tricky out there.
Bully ball. Well, LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Exum, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Beasley in for Thompson.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
And the rejection by James. Here's Doncic. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Doncic has got 8 points.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, the magician in that last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He finished with 59 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And here are the Mavericks now. After Luka Doncic's miss, here's the magician, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning.
For the gas, FP.
Davis is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's the magician, and it's Thompson in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Reeves the pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's the magician. He's defended by Reeves. The magician, and he makes good on the layup. The magician's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the dunk by James.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Gafford kicks to Davis. Thompson in the corner. And here's Marshall from the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Lakers trail. Outside, James. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. KCP.
Here's the magician. 18 points for him. It's good. Here's Reeves. LeBron outside. Back to Reeves. Has to finish Smith. Wide open. Mavericks with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The magician passes to Thompson. And here is Marshall. Scoreless thus far. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
O'Neal outside. Back to Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
The magician passes to Marshall. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Luka Doncic.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's James outside. James cooking from deep.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
The Magician passes to Davis. Shoots it up. The Magician no good. Lakers trail by 3. James kicks to Doncic. LeBron dishes to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
The Magician no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Doncic with it, picked up by Thompson. Misses from close range. Dallas leading by 3. Gafford passes to the Magician, the 11-footer, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 30, Jordan.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Inside, LeBron kicks to O'Neal. Lakers passing it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 3rd assist on the night. And there's the call on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Washington subbed in for Anthony Davis. Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Back to Washington. Here's the Magician. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Can they get it? Thompson passes to the Magician. Just 5 to shoot. Washington with the screen on Doncic. Off target from three-point range. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Some great. I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs. I think looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to...
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Royce O'Neal is out there at Plumlee, and it's Doncic in at the one spot. There's the Magician. There's the three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 26 points for the Magician.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
James, the pass to Reeves. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. The Mavericks trail by 7. Down low, here's Gafford. Plumlee with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thompson. Pass to the Magician. Shot from the top of the key. Doncic with the steal. Reeves outside to the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Thompson misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Lakers leading by 8. Doncic outside. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Back to Reeves. Plumlee sets the pick for Reeves. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Reeves has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Gafford, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Plumlee, the pass to Reeves. And here is O'Neal. There's the drive and the dunk by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson outside to the wing on the left. There's the triple. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
On deep, James backs in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th assist in this one. The Magician passes to Gafford. Here's the Magician from deep. Drills it from outside. The Magicians got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
For the screen on Doncic. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 8 on the bucket from the Magician.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Doncic with a screen on Thompson. Reeves into the lane, and the rejection by Gafford. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Reeves outside. O'Neal kicks to LeBron for 3. O'Neal no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the Magician. And it's sent back by Plumlee. LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. LeBron against Thompson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's the Magician. Yep, it counts. The Magician's got 40 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. Plumlee with a screen on Davis. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, James. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Plumlee finds Doncic. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
O'Neal is double. Plumlee, the pass to Doncic. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now, so that was a big basket for them.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Dante Exum is checked in for Marshall. And it's Malik Beasley in for Thompson. The Lakers also with the sub. Vanderbilt checked in for Royce O'Neal. Plumlee with a screen on Washington. The 3 for Doncic. Beasley with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Doncic knocks in the 3.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's the Magician. He has 40. Got a piece of it. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Up top for Vanderbilt. Still yet to score. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. Vanderbilt, great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's the Magician. Tries it from the top of the key, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Plumlee. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James. And Goodwin subbed in for Doncic. Now Goodwin lets the three fly. Exum pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's the Magician. For the tie. Kicks it out to Beasley. He nails it, and we're tied up. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Showing you the range. Beasley deadly from there.
The Lakers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Reeves finds Finney-Smith. Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A 17-footer. And it's Goodwin missing. Dallas has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And it's Washington missing. The Lakers shooting around 48% so far in the third. Goodwin passes to Reeves. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the Magician. Finney-Smith defending. Here's the Magician. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. The Magician out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And there's Davis. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Martin in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Screen by James. O'Neal wide open. Hits it from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass break, the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's deflected. They retain possession. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Milton. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Milton. A kick out to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Magician, defended by Milton. Lively a screen on Milton. Here's the Magician. Outside for Martin. Here's the Magician. Lively with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. The Magician no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Milton. Outside O'Neal. To the paint. James jackhammers it down.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Davis, the pass to the Magician. The 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. LeBron outside. Milton. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Davis.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. It's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a change. Plumlee's checked in for the screen on Milton. The Magician passes to Gafford. Davis has the open look. Will it go? And Gafford throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Davis. Here's Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Milton. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good for Milton. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Over to the wing. Here's the Magician for the screen on Milton. Here's the Magician. No good from outside.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this game.
Caldwell Pope outside. Milton kicks to Caldwell Pope. James outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks trailed by 5. Thompson outside. The Magician passes to Thompson. Here's the Magician. Davis with a screen on Milton. Here's the Magician. Sinks the three-pointer. The Magician's got 45 points.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. He's looking for James and finds him. Outside, O'Neal. Now, Milton. For Davis. A shot by Milton, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
A clear look for Davis, and it's Dallas with another.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Austin Reeves comes in for LeBron. And Doncic is subbed in for Shake Milton. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Thompson finds Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Six on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Doncic. A nice shot by the Magician.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Plumlee kicks to Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
The Magician passes to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line to be Anthony Davis.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Plumlee. Now, here's Doncic. And the rejection by Gafford. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Out to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
3.
Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Pass to the Magician. For the screen on Doncic. The Magician. And right away, they match him with a three-pointer of their own. The Magician's got 53. And here is Doncic. He's guarded by Davis. Doncic kicks to James. Off target from outside.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Third team foul.
You know, with the lead, it's all about getting good shots, especially creating good looks in the paint.
Defensive foul. That's it.
And the Lakers have possession. 6-point game. Davis against Doncic. To the middle. Gafford with the steal. Here's the Magician. Guarded by Doncic. The Magician passes to Davis. Thompson for the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, out to Doncic. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Davis sets a screen. The Magician passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
That's just a savvy move by Anthony Davis. I mean, caught the defense off balance and was able to draw the contact.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting reasonably well, 45%. Plumlee with a screen on Thompson. Reeves with it, and Plumlee kicks to Doncic. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Gafford throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Free throw line jump shot. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of run.
Good, he hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Off target with his three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
They get it back. And that one's good by Davis. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's the Magician. It's not going to go for him.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark